Ayahuasca has already changed my life quite considerably in the last year. It cured me of just a series of horrible illnesses, both mental and physical, that really prevented me from living my life. And I decided that I wanted to get as much healing done as possible, so I would just go and take the largest step possible, get this done as quickly as possible so that I can start my life. I'd met Miguel before and I really trusted him, and Paul, and there was a fantastic energy about the whole group. I had so much on my chest that I just needed to get out. If I could just say that for anybody who's thinking of participating in the Natemamu-ritual, hold on to the end, because the last 3 days are when it all gets done. If you have things that you have to let go or things that you have to remove, that's when it all comes out. Everything else is just build up, it's drawing things out, and it can be really uncomfortable and you have to push yourself, but I mean, this is the most life-transforming thing I've ever done. Well, the beach ceremony is very interesting because almost everybody involved had an extremely similar experience. They felt crowded by spirits that were either of water or insect-like, or who were like trees. And these incredibly caring beings came and just drew negativity out of people. I talked to at least 7 or 8 people about this, and they all confirmed they had the same thing that I did. The beach ceremony is really about, it's a culmination of the work that's done when drinking the tea. The tea brings up all this negativity. I can say that I felt worse and worse every single day after drinking it. My thoughts became darker and darker. It got very difficult. And then I went to the beach ceremony, and it was like they removed a huge layer just off my shoulders, and it felt really good. And when I was done, all of the excess, all of the noise, all of the negative, layers had been just peeled off, so that the final problem that I had could be addressed later. I drank a large quantity of ayahuasca, and I'm pretty sure that there was datura in it, though I'm not completely sure. And 1 minute I was walking outside to go and vomit, and the next thing I know, I woke up 2 hours later and I had been screaming and just rolling around in the mud for at least an hour and a half. And I think that I got 20 years of pain and 20 years of repression and repressed anger and repressed suffering out in about an hour. I'm still a little bit in a state of shock, because it's really big. These energies, this stuff that was inside me, really defined my life since I was about 6 years old. So I don't know how I'm going to feel a week from now, but I doubt that I'll be feeling worse. I really feel like I got something that was stuck out, and I found it really incredible that I visualized it as a cage, and I saw myself as being caged within myself. And then Miguel described how I threw up a cage. He saw the cage with this tiny being inside it, and how this attacked him and he pushed it away, and it was the same thing that I had visualized. I hadn't told him about this at all. So it's really, if you're approaching this from a Western angle, you have to be ready for the fact that your worldview is going to be completely transformed. I mean, there's no way you can come out of this still believing that, it's all physical matter and it's all just chemical reactions and that's all there is to it. It's impossible. and it's liberating. I mean, it's really beautiful. There's a logic and a progression to the healing as more and more things get taken off, more and more things surface. Then you have physical and mental symptoms that just disappear in one night. It's happened to me several times before. I mean, it's incredible. And it can be anything from, back pain to chronic depression and it will be gone in a day. I mean, it's all about energy. That's all that this is about. It's all about accumulations of tensions and anger and energies. They can come from yourself, from your own behavior, or they can come from others. Others can put these things in you, and they fester and they build, and in Western society we've made nature's remedy for these things illegal. And if you end up in the unfortunate situation where you have a huge amount of these dark energies inside you, and they try to express themselves and they try to come out, you'll be labeled and drugged and locked up and taken away, and it's a horrible situation. I mean, this really has transformed my life. I mean, I'm finally going to be able to become the person that I know I was supposed to be this entire time. So thank you.
Ko machi gyo twa ma mo ta ti